This song was massive in the kind of mid-2000s, and it's recently been massive again. If you have TikTok, you will know, because there was this amazing version of two girls singing it in a car park, and there was this kind of cool riff on it. But this song is so fun. It's Gnarls Barkley, which is actually a collaboration between Danger Mouse, the producer, and CeeLo Green, and crazy. If you're interested to hear what I sound like when I sing, I have recently done a cover of Wicked Game by Chris Isaac. It's here on YouTube, and it's also on Spotify and Apple, and I would love to know what you think.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Our next guests are a wonderful twosome here to perform a fantastic song from their debut CD, Saint Elsewhere. Please welcome Gnarls Barkley.
That's a cool start. I wonder if this is live. That sounds live. Yeah. He has so much warmth and has such an interesting balance between twanginess and warmth. Now, I think the warmth in his voice comes from his natural anatomy. I bet he's got quite thick vocal folds, which gives him this kind of heavy tone, yet it means that he can afford to go to a really twangy place, a really narrow place. He doesn't need to open his mouth as much. Someone like me, I have quite, you can hear when I speak, it's quite a twangy, light sounding voice anyway. So when I sing, if I was like, I remember when, it would sound horrible. I remember, it sounds really like narrow and thin, but because he already has that heaviness, it kind of evens it out. Nina Simone's someone who does that really, really well as well. And so technique really, really relies on your natural voice. You can do different things dependent on your tone, because it's all about kind of balancing those frequencies to make a tone that works for your voice, rather than trying to do a kind of cookie cutter approach, because what works for me is not going to work for CeeLo, and vice versa. So distinctive as well. I just knew too much. Ooh, well, that made me crazy. Woo! Well, that made me crazy. Well, that made me crazy. So with this higher notes, that made me crazy. He's really narrow. He's actually slightly nasal and definitely twangy, which means he's just narrowing just above the vocal folds, although he probably doesn't feel like that's what he's doing. As he gets that lower note, he's lowering his larynx and making it warmer and creating a really big space. So you get this like real duality between the top notes, where it has that thinner kind of cutting sound, and then that heavier sound at the bottom. And as I said, he can get away with that really, really twangy noise without it sounding kind of too far. With me, it sounds too far. And I hope that you are having time of your life. Listen to his vowels as well. Tam, la, twice. That's my only advice. That is a really distinctive thing. He spends his whole time twice live making everything into an R, and then he does something that goes against the grain. Advice. When he switches that note, he switches on to the E. Again, for me, a narrow E. E can sound a bit not that nice. Advice. He's managing, because of his tone, it sounds way nicer for him, and he can, and it's an unusual thing. People don't normally close onto the E vowel because it's harder. Come on now, who do you think you are? That's just so. I love how he actually laughs at. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. Yes, and the vibrato that runs through. That's strings as well. I don't know who wrote that string line, but boy, it's freaking great. It really like elevates this song, that string line. It's such a great song, so well written, but that just makes it, gives it that classy edge. It makes you feel like that big emotional moment. Ugh.
My heroes had the heart to lose their lives out on the limb, yeah. Oh, and I remember thinking I want to be like them. Ooh, ever since I was little, it looked like fun. And there's no coincidence I've come, no. Hey, and I'll die when I'm done. Yes.
I feel like it's really getting into it. Yeah. Oh, it's so balanced, love it. So you're getting all these. Oh, he's like throwing stuff away, and he's being really clean when it works for the song. But this is such a song of duality in its melody, in its lyrics, in the arrangement with the beautiful orchestral strings and the funky drum beat and bass line, and that little do 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 on the piano. The mix of CeeLo's voice between that kind of sharper sound and that heavier sound, and it really just embodies. It's a funky dance song, yet it is a song that like says something that's really, really deep. There's so much duality that really just expresses the theme so well. Oh, I love that kind of watery sound. No surprise, that's a massive
nice
song.
CeeLo?
I mean, this song is a blooming masterpiece in so many levels, and it was such a beautiful collaboration. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Don't know what that was.